Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all, we back with another reaction. Okay, I ain't gonna hold y'all all day, but we want to get into something that I speak about all the time. Speaks about it all the time, every day on the Real Deal channel. Everything I say is alleged, and these are my opinion, and my opinion is not necessarily based on facts. Y'all, we lost the young man. Give y'all time to get in. Give y'all time to get in, okay? Okay. While y'all come in, let me go over my notes. Okay, let me go. Let me go ahead. If you don't get a chance to catch up with the live, you can go back and always watch it. I don't know Lil Poppa. He's a young artist, 25 years old. And I just want to express my condolences to his family. But young people, if y'all know who he is and what he stands for, then y'all could understand what he was going through. But what we tend to do in this generation is look over what you young people are going through. Um, let's say mental health and your mental illness is it's two things, and we want to get into that. I don't know where he died from, and y'all don't either, because they haven't told you. But just in case he can rap and he can sing. And y'all, I noticed something about Lil Poppa. His birthday on the same day mine's, March the 18th. If that's his birthday, it's March the 18th. So, I want to give my condolences to his family. He has a mother and a kid. Now, before I move on to something else, I want to react to what he says. I do want to say this, people. Your mental health. Hey, Carol. Your mental health is very important to you when you come out of high school. Things changes, things you do, things you're going through. So I do want to get in this with this situation right here. I listened to the young man, and I hear mental health, dealing with mental illnesses. I'll tell you. His birthday March the 5th. Okay. Okay, so let me go and get this out of the way, Carol. So, he a Pisces, just like me and Lil Poppa. Bright, intelligent, smart. I'm just surprised that he did this. And the reason why I say it was something that he was allegedly coping with. Okay. Mental health, when I sit here and listen to the young man speak, I hear his overall well-being, his overall health, social and emotional, psychological, physical. I hear all of this when he speaks. He talks through his music. That's what he speaks through his music. And I don't know what he's thinking. Nobody can tell what he was thinking because it was psychological. It was social. It was emotional. It was conditioning. It was what he going through. It was his pain. He telling y'all. He tells his life. It's not to be made up. He tells his life. He talks about his social, his emotional, his psychological, and physical well being in his song. And I hear him. And this, he's a rapper. He's supposed to be on the Yo Gotti, and when you think about Yo Gotti, they think negative. I'm not gonna think negative about Yo Gotti. No, I'm not, cause he could have been like a big brother to him. I don't know, but we're gonna get into that later. Uh, that's what I noticed about social media. Social media is not for y'all. It's for me, because mentally I know how to deal with people psychologically. It's nothing they can say or do. That's why I'm surprised this even happened to him like that. But he was fighting against them demons. He was fighting against a lot of stuff we're gonna get into. Like I said, condolences to his fans, his friends, family and friends. Mothers, we go through so much. Y'all, when y'all, life is involved, you involve your mother and your father, your life. So when you do things in your life, you involve your family, okay? I ain't here to bash the young man or nothing. But his overall well-being, and the things that he does, it affected him, how he felt, the thought process, what was, how he was thinking, he prepared, he planned, how he feel, how he is he able to handle stress, young people. Y'all, it ain't got nothing to do with old age no more. It ain't got nothing to do with being older and things affect you. It's affecting y'all early. It's affecting y'all early. Y'all got to have find you somebody older to talk to and see about your health. It's not about, hey, I'm young, can't nothing happen to me. It's something they either inherit, it's inheritance from your family member, through your family line. So what this young man did a lot in his life. And when he got ready to change his life, it started really intervening with his well-being. Okay. How to handle stress. He was stressed. Could he handle stress? Did he know how to handle stress? Nope. How he tell y'all how he feels through his music. And when I listen to the young man has some powerful words in his music. I like what Lil Poppa was saying, to be so young, 25, but God, he's a thinker, I think he was allegedly, I'm not really sure, but his well-being has a lot to do with his lifestyle, what he did and what he used to do and what he decided to stop doing. Okay. And the first thing we do run to social media. Social media they put social media as a role in their life. So I think his well-being, social and emotional, psychological and physical, and the way he feel and think and act, handle stress, is related. That stress balled up on him. That stress is something else, y'all. Like you said, a care of prayer sent to the family and friends and fam. Okay. Even though he was trying to do good in his music, his work productive, He liked this rap. He liked to sing. He has a son. He has a. He just couldn't handle stress, y'all. And when you can't, young people, when mental health is serious, your well-being is very serious. Okay, and we put a lot in our system. But I notice when something happens to a young person, y'all don't mention it. But you had to say why they do that. It's something that was affecting how his ability to cope with life. He done been through a whole lot with his friends. Ace, I remember he brought up Ace. I'm not about to dog Ace out. I'm not about to dog nobody out like that. I'm not about to dog Yo Gotti out. Cause we gonna get into it. He did call Yo Gotti. Now, his well-being is his mental health, y'all, young people. Your well-being, when you come out of high school, your health is very important to you. Your health is very, very important to you. You at an age now, you want to run the street, you want to run the street. See, your family try to talk to you before you get in something, because when you get in something, it ain't easy to get out. Mental illness, dealing with his conditions, involved changes. He made a change, and when I heard him tell Ace, man, hey, I'm out in the street no more. I don't make a change. When you make a change in your life, a lot of people are haters. The devil don't want you to change your life. Devil get mad at you because look at you popping better than them. So y'all young people got to realize that these people who got you fathering them, they just want control over you. But if you start winning ahead of them, they'll start putting stress and everything on you, driving you in the wrong way. You gotta have your own mind. And he changed. He made some changes in his life through his songs. I hear it. His conditioning was affecting what he was doing, his mood, his thinking, his behavior. Everything changed about this young man. And see, you got to understand that when he was trying to rap and do good and sing good, he had a lot of devil would keep on messing with him. They didn't want him to be better than them. Y'all got to watch it. They didn't want you to be better than them. Y'all got to understand that. I think the young man was dealing with depression. When you dealing with depression, anxiety, you don't know it. Your body tells you, but you don't know it. That depression anxiety is something else, y'all. And he was working all the time. He trying to do this, trying to please everybody, and ain't even pleasing himself. But when he didn't go sell by himself, he don't know about this. He's avoiding. He don't know how to deal. Anxiety and depression is something that you don't know you're going through that, y'all. Especially when you work every day. When you work every day, you don't know it. I went through it, y'all, on my job, working with people, with children and the children wasn't the one doing it. It was the adults who were lazy. You know what I mean? So that'll put pressure on me because I'm into what I do. So when you have a chronic disease, like blood pressure and stuff like that, and sickle cell and stuff like that, it interferes with your thinking, and when something wrong with your body, but you just don't understand why it's happening to your body, because it's a pain that you can't explain to nobody. It's your body is a signal Your body gives you send signals to your brain and tell you what you need to do. So he's young and he's not paying attention to his wellness. He's young, he's not paying attention to depression. He was going through depression, y'all, while he was going through what he was going through through his music when he hit the stage. Y'all didn't know it. He didn't know it. He didn't even know how to cope with it. So allegedly, y'all, the reason why I say that, 'cause I can hear that man pain, and I look at the size of him. See, he had no control. He had to control it the way the devil wanted him controlled. But if y'all were his friends, when y'all heard this man talk, y'all should have took this man and got that man some help. Help, y'all. Mental health is serious, okay? Nobody know his pain that he was going through. That in his mental illness that was also intervening with his thinking. It impacted his mental health. I know it did, 'cause I could hear this dude talking, and I know his mom talked to him. I know his mama trying to talk to him. I know these grown people try to talk to him. But y'all got to listen. They ain't trying to tell you what to do. If you can listen to somebody young like you, don't understand the pain that you're going through, then they don't care about you. Somebody should have stopped this boy. And it's something that he did. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna react on it, and then I'm gonna move on. Because when something happens to our young people on the street, the first thing you want to do blame the mama. Wow, really? Smart, baby, smart. This man right here born on my birthday, March the 18th. Smart, smart, smart. And y'all, what we got to do, young people? Get around people that loves you. Go around people who love you. Anytime you're trying to make a change out of your life, and you know you made that change, and that change be good, that there was something else. So listen to what he said. I can tell he been talking to somebody older too. Now we can't be blaming their mamas and their daddies and all that. These are people who try to save him before he got to this point. We can't go around dogging out Yo Gotti. You know, we talk about Gotti and dog Yo Gotti out. Y'all, it's so many negative. See, if we can get away from that negative, get that negative energy off around you and go get some help. Get that negative energy like to see you down. This boy almost rich. Everybody that almost like the guy rich, the devil keep taking them away from him. They blocking them. See, the devil don't like what I'm saying. The devil wouldn't like this live. Because I'm trying to save young people. You got a lot of people don't wish they can rap like this boy. Wish they can sing like this boy. Wish. They wish. I can hear him talking, and I saw something he was doing in another video that I'm going to show y'all, that he was going through depression. He was going through depression. He was going through anxiety. And he didn't even know it. He had a sense of his well-being, but he didn't have control of his well-being. He was in pain, y'all. He was in pain. All they want to do is run to the internet and talk negative. Talk negative. They so glad that he gone. They glad he out the way. Every time somebody get famous, they push the famous person out the way. This boy was coming up too fast. He remind me of D4VD, David. But David can control his. David can control his mental health. He has got out of control. Because he didn't listen. He didn't listen. Y'all got to listen, young people. We're losing too many of our young black men. Losing y'all. I mean, like flies. Because y'all are distracted. Distraction, the person who distracting y'all ain't even paying no. This boy right there about to be rich. Listen to your parents, y'all. We ain't trying to tell you what to do. We love you. We know how evil the world is. The people in the world, we know.
Say don't. You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP.
Now, I'm going to take that back. Whoever he talking to, he did do something good. If something good came out of this, he grabbed the Bible. Something told him to grab that Bible. He did. He grabbed that Bible. He got his Bible. And he sounded like he said, I don't know what Pop said. Let me see, can I put it up, huh?
Say don't.
Don't? He said don't? Say don't. He said don't. Okay. He said don't. I don't know. He said don't or whatever, y'all. Don't be trying to, don't worry about that. Look, y'all, we ain't worried about it. We ain't gonna fuss over that. We ain't gonna argue over that. Because some of y'all are so argumental. I'm not in that. I'm not right there no more. You can't never get to me right there. Woo. So.
Be proud of me, OG.
You'll be proud of me, OG. He talked to that uncle. He want his uncle to know that he'll be proud of him. And these are the things that he was so proud, that he's saying that his aunt was proud of him. But listen. I read me a Bible verse. How do you read a Bible verse? And what Bible verse did he read? What Bible verse? It's good that he read a Bible verse, but what verse of the Bible did he read? He read a Bible. Somebody older told him, grab your Bible and read your scripture out the Bible. He gave him a scripture to read out the Bible. And he made him some breakfast. He was proud of himself because he did something that he haven't been doing. I could look at this young man's face. I could look at this young man's eyes. He was depressed. He depressed.
And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one is it's gonna be. I got one more. And it's over. I'm going to find my peace.
Wow. What Bible was he reading, y'all? What's right? What Bible was this young man reading? I got one more album. And I'm going to find my peace. Y'all, this young man is dealing with depression. This man going through anxiety. His moods, his changes. Y'all gotta know how, y'all can't fight them. If you can't fight them demons, you got to step it up and go get some help. Because he couldn't fight the demon. See, if he read the Bible's supposed to be good, right? The Bible's supposed to be something good, right? The verses in the Bible's supposed to help you, right? That's what y'all said, right? So what part of the Bible that took him to get peace? Young people, y'all gotta, I'm gonna pray for y'all. One thing I can do, only thing I can do is pray for y'all. That's the only thing I can do is pray for y'all, because y'all ain't gonna listen into this time. This, y'all supposed to live a lifelong, 80, 100, and all that kind of stuff. Y'all ain't even making it out y'all 20s. And you want me to put some cake and icing on this case? Every case we do, we got to put case. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna dress it that way. I'm gonna dress it for real. Wow. I'm going to find my peace. This boy in so much pain, he didn't don't nobody understand. I wish I could have found him, he was my friend at this time. And they got to realize, these young folk got to realize, if you got money, and they think that a lot of these rappers have money, but after they pay the people, the labor and all that kind of stuff, they ain't got no money after that. It's still, y'all don't understand that they go through something. All these artists, they go through something just like us. They're human just like us. The money might not be coming right. I'm in pain. I can't tell you I'm in pain because that'll make me feel less of a person. He going through depression, and he don't even know what he's saying. He know what he's saying, but he need help. And you know what I noticed about some of the rappers, y'all? See, when this young man said he was changing, he made a change, all the haters hate. All the ones who y'all thought like him that didn't like him. All the one he thought like him and cared about him didn't like him.
Give me pride of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system.
Wow. I'm praying for you, Lil Poppa. Your family. Your family, you can't, it was so hard for you to deal with it. You couldn't handle this stress. You ain't but 25. You know what you needed. He knew what he needed to be doing to take care of his overall well-being. I don't know what these people doing to y'all. Nah, I ain't talking about the people, but y'all got to realize that you can't put everything in your system. Everything can't go in your system when you fighting a condition, or when you fighting work and he couldn't cope with life, y'all. He couldn't cope with life. He didn't know how to cope with life. Somebody was talking to him. Somebody was talking to him. He read the Bible verse, but he didn't read it to what y'all wanted him to see it as. He always, like, he got tired. He tired, y'all. He depressed. I tell you, his well-being affected him, his ability to cope with life. His change affected his life. Yeah, OG is happy that he's proud of you for reading your Bible. And see, y'all, when he was in the streets, we don't know what this boy was doing in the streets. We don't know what he been through in the streets. But whatever it was, at 25, he got tired. He tried to make changes, and that devil said, "You ain't doing nothing until I tell you." So I'm very proud of him. He did read a Bible verse. He never spoke of anyone. He never spoke negative of anyone. He didn't never speak negative of Yo Gotti. He said he said OG, whoever OG is, he woke up and he read his Bible, a Bible verse, and got some breakfast. He felt good about what he going through. But mentally, it's something, he depressed. He still couldn't handle stress.
God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one.
I got one more album, and you ain't but 25. I got one more album, tape, or whichever. Wow. He sound like a little old man. Wow.
One is gonna be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm gonna find my peace.
It's over, and I'm about to go find my peace. I got one more album, and I'm about to go find my peace.
And it's over, I'm gonna find my peace.
He going to find his peace, and that's what he did. You can't blame that on God. You can't blame that on Yo Gotti. You can't blame that on Ace and Youngin. He ain't blaming on no one. He said what he needs to do. I wish somebody could have helped him and took him to get help. Cause he could have been a walking dead. I didn't even know it. These young people, y'all, some young people don't want to hear this. They don't like the truth. And parents, that you go on out there and keep doing what you're doing, I'm here for you if you need me. He took stress off he figured that the pain that he was going through, that he took the pain off of his mama. That's his relationship. It seemed like whoever he talking to someone when he started talking about his relationship. Now, let's go to the next video. Let's go to the next video. I had to bring that up because I want to come here next. I want to come here right here. I want to come here because this is what they alleged happened. I don't know what happened, so this is what on the social media. Lil Poppa was involved in a single car crash on Interstate 85 near Hartsville. The car was still drivable. So he calls his manager to ask what he should do. They decided to meet in a parking lot near a Hilton hotel. When they met, Lil Poppa stayed inside his car while his manager spoke with him through the open window. It's not clear what they talked about. At some point during the meeting, Lil Poppa put out and HG and took his life, resulting in his death. Now, y'all, his anxiety all over the place. His anxiety all over the place. First thing you ask yourself, why did he call his? Hold on, y'all. Why did he call his manager? Why did he call somebody he was close to? Why did he didn't call his mama? Why he didn't call his uncle? Why he didn't call anybody else? He called somebody he can trust. So I guess he was in that single. What kind of single ass car is? The boy already stressed out. The boy on doing stuff that he don't need to be doing, that interfering with his mental health and well-being. Y'all can't do everything everybody else do. Y'all can't put everything in your system like everybody else doing. No telling what these folks mixing up. So anywho, he was in a single car accident, okay, and the car was still drivable. So that means that the car being drivable is not in bad shape. What made him call his manager to ask what he should do? Why he didn't call that's his mind. Why did he call? Then here we go. We stuck into something like Mo 3 and his manager. We stuck in a situation like Mo 3 and his manager. Now you're going to give y'all something to talk about. Because Mo 3 was talking to his manager when he was on the highway. Now you have Lil Poppa called his manager. What is it about them calling their manager, y'all? Talking to their manager when they going through something. But Mo 3 didn't take himself out like this, but he did. But Mo 3 was on the phone with his manager. Before he passed away. And then we have Lil Poppa on the phone with his manager. What make him call his manager to ask what he should do? He trusts his manager. He trusts his manager. Mo 3 trusts his manager. They have to trust them because they called him. He asked his manager. He called his manager, and then we're gonna see what the manager said soon in a minute. He called his manager to ask what he should do after that single car crash. You have to ask yourself, why did he call his manager to find out that answer? So he called the manager to ask what he should do. They decided to meet in a parking lot near a Hilton hotel. So he removed his car from the scene and went to a Hilton hotel. Now I know about Hartsville, but I'm trying to find out where's the Hilton Hotel at. So let me ask you something. So your guy that live in Atlanta? Youngster, they live in Atlanta? And the reason why I said that is because they got there real quick. They got to the scene real quick. So do y'all, your guy and Youngster, they live here in Atlanta? Because Hatesville is not, that's in Atlanta. So when he called his manager to ask him what he should do, what should he do about what? About the accident? So they decided to meet in a parking lot near a Hilton Hotel. When they met, Lil Poppa stayed inside his car. Why did Lil Poppa call his manager, y'all? Why he ain't call his mama? Why he ain't call his uncle? Why did he have to call his manager? Why he wanted his manager to know what happened? A single car crash. I ain't even hear nothing about this on the news. The car was still drivable. So he moved his car and he went to meet him so he's thinking, so he met his manager at a parking lot near the Hilton. So I didn't know Gotti, and is he talking about that manager or another manager? So, because I didn't know he lived there. I didn't know Johnston Gotti lives here. So what manager did he meet up with when he met, when they met up? Lil Poppa stayed inside his car. So he called his manager to speak to him from inside of the car? He stayed inside the car while his manager spoke with him through the open window, probably trying to tell him something, to calm him down. It's not clear what they talked about. At some point during the meeting, Lil Poppa did that. Why did he do that, y'all? That's anxiety. Young people, y'all can't eat that. Listen, look, let me tell you. You got to go to the hospital. I know you don't want to go to the hospital. I know y'all don't want to go. I know you don't want to go. I know it. You ain't got time to go to the hospital because you ain't got time. You busy. You're doing things for yourself. Now, this was on his Instagram in February 17. Y'all don't want to admit that physically he was using stuff. Y'all know what he was doing. He was missing what he was doing with his anxiety. He was putting stuff in his system that is painful. He does it for pain, but it messing with him mentally, allegedly. Now listen to what he's saying. Now he sound paranoid to me. I don't know what this stuff y'all be. Ooh, Ooh, Lord have mercy. And he kept saying, don't play sleep around me. He kept accusing people while they were asleep. That means he was feeling good. He was feeling good. He said his mind playing tricks on him. See, y'all got to admit, y'all got to leave all this stuff alone that y'all putting in y'all system. Y'all ain't got to do all that to feel good. Especially when you have a condition or anything going on, y'all gotta be careful, man. Y'all ain't eating, you just getting high. He paranoid now. You hear him? Y'all hear him? They scatter him because when he get to feeling good like that, that demon getting in him.
That's two faking sleep. See, I told y'all, all closed eyes ain't sleep. I just showed y'all two people that faking sleep. All closed eyes ain't sleep. Stay woke. I don't got time for you right now.
Wow, it's a dude. No, what? It's a dude sitting there with him, y'all. He said he feeling good now. He high. He feeling good. He said he was feeling paranoid. He said when he was going through the room that they were faking. He said they faking. They ain't sleep. He paranoid now. And that dude sitting over there on that sofa, he know what's wrong with that boy. He know what that boy doing. I don't think he worrying about his money.
What you want? Oh, back door.
Back door. The world? You hear him? He high, y'all. Wow.
They hopped up. They fake. They not sleeping.
He feeling good. I can't stand being around people like that when they be feeling like that. They be feeling good. He feeling good. He feeling good.
That's two faking sleep. See, I told y'all, all closed eyes ain't sleep. I just showed y'all two people that faking sleep. All closed eyes ain't sleep. Stay woke.
So who is that right there sitting on that sofa? Hold on. Yeah, he watching. Hold on, y'all.
Don't play sleep around me. What you want? Oh, back door. Hey, my man.
That his song too. Okay, who is this dude right here?
I just showed y'all two people that faking sleep. All closed eyes ain't sleep. Stay woke.
Oh, why it won't stop right there?
All closed eyes ain't sleep. Stay woke.
That's the man. That's the money man right there. Got that good. Got that good. Whew. Lord have mercy. Now we're gonna go to TMZ. Yo Gotti company CMG has released a statement in the wake of Lil Poppa's passing, calling him a beloved family member. They love him. And promising to uphold his legacy with honor and respect. And that was nice. I'm going to be honest. Yo got it. That was real nice. You know, y'all got to look at this for what it is. Y'all got to look at this for what it is. Got to look at it for what it is, y'all. We can't, y'all young people just can't ignore this. This did what he want to do. He can't blame, y'all can't blame Gotti. He can't blame nobody.